Good morning, everybody. Glad you're with us on Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. Well, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, listen closely. Trivida brings together nutrition, fitness, and medical experts to give you everything you need to feel great again. Joining us to share more is Megan Feldman, CEO, Corey Feldman, founder, and Dr. Gina DeToli, former Trivida patient, now Trivida provider. Wonderful to have you guys all here today. Let's get right into this. I can't wait to ask you all these questions. Megan, we're going to start with you, okay? So first of all, talk about this unique approach that you have to healthcare. Really explain what that means.
Yeah, so we really take a holistic approach to healthcare. We think it's really important to look at the whole person. So we take a look at 5 pillars that we think are really critical to get to the results. Stress management, who doesn't have stress in their life?
Hello.
Fitness, what type of fitness am I supposed to be doing? Nutrition, what am I supposed to be eating? Diets are hard, and it's really hard to know what's right for each of us individually. Detoxification and hormone balancing. Hormones are really the communicators of our body. If they're not balanced, they're not communicating, and that's really when breakdown starts to happen.
Absolutely. The older we get, the more we know that, right?
Yes, for sure.
So talk about this functional medicine. First of all, tell me what that term means.
Yeah, so functional medicine is really about getting to the root cause. Why did the symptom happen in the first place? That's really the most important thing. The symptom is important, but we want to understand why it happened. If we can figure out why it happened, we'll really understand how to get to the root and solve the problem, which can really lead to lifelong healing and ultimately better function restored in the body.
Well, and that's what we all want. It seems we treat so many of the symptoms and really not that initial thing. So Corey, let's go next to you. You work as a physician's assistant. How do you help everybody? Like, these new clients come in, what's your role?
Right. It really comes down to building a roadmap for people's health. With any roadmap, we need to know a couple things. One, we need to know where we are, what's going on. 2, we need to figure out where do we want to be, what's the destination. 3, we need to figure out what are those checkpoints we need to hit to get to that destination. And 4, what's going to get in the way of them actually getting there. Once we know all those 4 things, then we can truly get you to your desired destination of health.
You know, there's all these clinics that pop up. They seem to be quick, they seem to be easy. What makes you guys different than maybe someplace else?
Right. There's no secret to what we do. Really, the reason we get success is we truly focus on all 5 pillars of health, like Megan was talking about. And it's really hard to find a clinic out there that truly does focus on those 5 pillars, because that's what you truly need to get to your health destination.
I love it. All right, Dr. Gina, we're on to you now. Okay, let's talk about your experience. What's your experience so far with Trivida?
Well, so I started out as a patient. I had been a physician for 10 years in the Air Force, and then I had to stop practicing because of chronic fatigue. And I had gone to tons of conventional doctors for about 3 years and got nowhere. And finally I was referred to Corey, and I was a little skeptical, but I said, okay, I'm desperate, I'm gonna try this. And Corey was amazing. I mean, I went from being on the couch, could not function, to having my energy levels back, and then, being able to be a physician again. And it's amazing.
Well, that's life-changing. I mean, that really is when you can't get up, and then the next thing you know, your life is back with you. So what exactly happened? What did they do for you?
Well, so, like what Megan was talking about, it's not one thing. So, we started with the gut, because all disease starts in the gut, so we had to fix that. And then we fixed hormones and vitamin deficiencies and exercise and diet. So it was kind of the whole package. I wasn't able to exercise at first because it just made the fatigue worse. And so we had to have a very graduated exercise program. And then finally, with all of that, it all started to come together. It all started to click, and I started to feel better. And I was like, this is amazing. I want to help other people do this. This is why I got into medicine.
Isn't it crazy when you go through something yourself, how much it impacts what you then do with that knowledge and how to help other people? Well, and Megan, that leads me basically to my next question, and that is, who is really a good candidate for this?
Yeah, it's really the person who's ready to make a change. They're sick and tired. We hear so often our clients are suffering in silence. They're frustrated. They want help. They just don't really know where to go. They don't know who's going to look deeper. They're often told that it's in their head. So people with gut health, symptoms of gut health, thyroid issues, if you suspect hormone imbalances, all of those things are areas that we work on. And ultimately what we want to do is we want to educate you and empower you to be the champion of your own success. That's that's really when it comes down to it. You have to do it yourself, but we give you the roadmap to get there.
Well, the roadmap and the deal. So, Corey, we got to get people in the door, get there. Sometimes it takes a good deal to say, okay, I want to do something for myself.
Right.
What do you got for our viewers?
So what we'd love to do is get people on the phone for 15 minutes and have them just ask us questions. And we'll ask you questions, too, to make sure we're a good fit for you and we can actually get you to your healthcare destination. If we are a good fit, then I'd love to invite you in and sit down with you for an hour to really delve into your healthcare needs and build that roadmap for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, this was awesome. I love talking to you about all of this. Let's remind everyone, if you struggle with hormone imbalance, thyroid issues, fatigue, gut issues, and want to feel better, this is what you need to do. Schedule a free discovery call by texting MHL to 474747 and receive $200 off your first consultation appointment. Again, text MHL to 474747 to learn more. Visit teamtrivida.com. They paid for today's segment. Stay with us.